Hey, Pat Prescott here on the Capital Jazz Super Cruise. Number 13, lucky number 13.
Lucky number, that's my number.
And here with somebody this is her lucky number 1. So excited to welcome for the very first time the incredibly talented singer, songwriter, producer, and actress, Miss Deborah Cox. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm good, thank you.
It's good to see you. I haven't seen you since you were about to do The Bodyguard.
Yes, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But I've been doing a lot of touring, but really excited to be here and chill out and hang out with everybody here at the SuperCruise.
Yeah. Now, so this is your first time. So what do you
Yes.
think?
Oh my gosh, I'm already making plans to come back and really take it all in. It's been great. It's really been, the people are lovely, really staying connected with my audience and meeting people and, the great food and, all the different lounges and the DJs and the music that you hear just throughout the cruise is great.
I think for a lot of the artists who come on the ship, there are a lot of little surprises that you just don't expect. It's a gig.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to do a gig,
Yeah.
but all those different things you mentioned, and I think too the opportunity to just kind of really solidify your relationship with your fans. You've had a lot of fans on this ship who was super excited.
Both
Your show was
shows.
fantastic,
Thank
by
you.
the way.
I mean,
It's
people
wonderful.
there's a million and one things you can do on this cruise, but they were at both shows. I mean, packed, and that really made an impact on me.
And it must be cool too to look out in the audience and see everybody singing
the songs
every
word for word, every
to
riff, every
song.
lyric. Yeah.
Because it lets you know how much your music has meant in their lives. It's been a part of their soundtrack. That's
Yes.
got to be a little bit humbling.
It is humbling, and I'm very, very grateful. I never, ever take any of that for granted because, like I said, people can do whatever else they want to do, but when they choose you, they choose to listen to you, they choose to clean their house to you, they choose to bring you on board in their, on their playlist. That says a lot.
Yeah, and I think every artist owes it to themselves to be able to come on the Capital Jazz Super Cruise and
Yes.
feel the love
Feel
from
that
a
love.
knowledgeable audience who are respectful and super cool,
Yes, yes, and that's how it's been. Very, very cool. Everybody's just laid back, very respectful, but they respect and love that you're here hanging out with them.
Yeah, I know you've been really busy too. Let's talk about some of the things that you've been working on. You have such a diverse career because a lot of us came to know you first as a singer,
Yes.
but you've become an actress, and not just acting in film and television, but also on stage. And I think all of those things are really different, aren't they?
They're very different platforms. The stage platform is one thing because you're working with a lot of different moving parts with other actors, with other dancers, with an orchestra, with lighting and all these tech people that are helping to tell the story, and you're telling the story as well. So that's one aspect, and then the live shows, one of which I did yesterday. I mean, I have a lot more control of that setting because I can, on a whim, pick a song that maybe an audience member wanted to hear, or just do something a cappella, or just with voice and piano. So it's nice to have the diversity and the ability to kind of move into these different genres and different ways of telling a story and doing music.
Yeah, and you are very fluid in that way too. I imagine we're going to hear some of that on a new project. You got a new recording project. Tell us about that.
The project is called Easy Way. It really explores the idea of navigating through love, which is, to me, I've always felt like the whole idea of you completing me doesn't make any sense. I think it's better if you are a whole person and a whole alpha person in your own right. When you get together with another person, it's like a nice merger of love. I think you have to be your own person. When you have that self-love, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now how much is it completely done yet?
It's not completely done. I've been working with Rico Love. He's the executive producer of the album. An extremely creative and talented musician as well. So we have to go back and finish up some more records, and then we'll be done. So the project will be probably out later this year.
Oh, that's good. And I understand that there is a video.
Yes, the new single. We just released the video. It's called For Easy Way on YouTube. So you can check it out there, or subscribe to my YouTube channel and get all things Deborah there.
Yes, and since you started your career, a lot has changed in terms of the access
Yes.
that fans and the general public actually have to you through social media and all that stuff. Are you a social media person? Tell us
I
about
am
that.
a social media person, and I have this a bit of a love-hate relationship with it, but I've learned to embrace it and change with the times. So I give people a little glimpse of my life on a day-to-day, but I also keep it professional too, because I don't want to reveal that much about myself. So I like to just, I stay on Twitter and I stay on Instagram and Facebook. Those are the mediums you'll find me. So Facebook is Deborah Cox, Deborah Cox DRG. Twitter is at Deborah_Cox, and Instagram is at Deborah Cox. So you can find me on any of those social media platforms, and we can chat.
Yeah, if y'all just Google her, it'll all of
And
those
Google,
things will
or
all of those
DeborahCox.com
things
is
will
good
come
too.
up, and that is a cool thing, kind
Yes,
of.
love
It
that.
is kind of cool because you can actually have a relationship and a rapport with your fans that you couldn't have
Yeah,
before.
we didn't have that before. There was
And
this
unfiltered,
middleman.
too.
Yeah, I like that it's unfiltered. I mean, they will pull your Twitter quote, so you got to watch what you say sometimes, and when you tweet as well. But no, it's changed the game a lot. It really. I've created projects and things based on the audience's response and people tweeting me. People have told me what their favorite songs were that I didn't consider performing live.
Exactly,
So stuff like that is really helpful.
Yeah, it is really helpful. And you are getting to do these days something else you really, really love a lot, which is acting.
Yes.
And that's the last thing I wanted to talk about. I know you have a
Sure.
new BET movie coming up.
Yes,
Tell us
the
about
movie
that.
will be out late February. I play a woman named Savannah who is being accused of murder. She
This is something a little different.
It's very different. It's a suspense, and I have it's an amazing cast. And it's a Tridestined production. It'll be on BET and BET Plus, and the movie is called Influence. That's what I was trying to remember. The title of the movie. I've been too laid back here on the SuperCruise.
And when is it going to be out?
It'll be out late February.
Late February.
Yeah, so just keep
Okay.
on my socials. All the information
Are we
will
on
be
look-
there.
is,
Yeah.
that, is that harder doing
Acting is harder.
A drama?
I think it is a
too?
yeah. I think dramas are harder because you really have to invoke the emotion that may not be there. So you have to do, you really got to
to
find
create
a
it.
place to help create it to be real. And that can be difficult when you're just not in that headspace. So
But it must be a cool challenge, too.
it is a cool challenge, and that's why I love acting.
And then
Acting is therapeutic too.
Yeah. And then you get to go back home and be Deborah Cox again.
Exactly.
Which is super cool for all of us. Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing the new movie,
Thank
Influence, and also checking out Easy Way, the
Yes.
video,
Yes,
which
yes,
is
yes.
on YouTube, y'all.
It is.
And Deborah, thanks so much for coming, and we know you're going to be back.
I won't be back. Yes, thank you.
We're here at the Capitol Jazz Super Cruise. We just want to know,
How did
where
you
are
get here?
you? How did you get here? And why are you not here?
Yes.